When you lose somebody, it's pain that's indescribable, and I think the worst thing you can imagine. So I got home and I walked into the house, and I got a phone call, and I just heard nothing at the other end, and I just knew in that moment something was wrong. And yeah, my sister said that Tristan had gone. It was absolutely awful, as you can imagine. When we went to the house, we walked in and we were looking for anything that my brother had left. He used to write lots of stuff, poetry and music and everything like that. Then he would go to the fireplace and he would actually burn everything he'd written. I opened the fireplace thinking that there might be a note or something left in there that wasn't burnt. This bird just flew out, this little black bird. I guess my brother being free, it was so significant. He used to sit on this one particular chair for hours, and when I walked in I saw that right next to the chair on the table was a Bible, and it was open. I didn't even know that we had Bibles in the house. But yeah, it was open. Clearly he'd been reading it. The Bible and the bird in the fireplace just have never left me, and they were significant from that day forward. Later on I would realise why. At the time, I didn't realise who Jesus was and what he was actually doing, and that he was pursuing me that entire time. Every time I read something, Jesus was always highlighted. I just knew that this was something I had to look into. I started reading the New Testament, and it was like every question I had was just answered. It was like I felt love for the first time. He cares about me. He has a plan for my life. And I guess that is something that I'd always struggled with, was that really there was no great plan for my life, that there was no real purpose. Jesus just made it possible. He just made everything possible. I couldn't deny his love. I couldn't deny who he was. And I just remember I just wanted to change my life instantly. Like it was like I no longer desired to hurt myself, to escape the pain I was feeling. And I just have a security in who I am, and I truly do love myself for the way God's created me to be. And I never did. I never did. I never had a love for who I was. It was always self-hatred. What I've found through what I've gone through and through the loss that I've experienced is that Jesus has redeemed everything. He's made the most out of the circumstances I've gone through, and he's still doing it to this day, going back and redeeming every situation in my life that caused me pain or grief. That's what he does. He turns ashes into beauty.